when he left office. And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look.
Joe, you did such a great job. You answered every question. You knew all the facts. And let me ask the crowd, what did Trump do? What?
You ain't my mother. You ain't my father. Yo, what's going on? Yo, what's going on? Listen, man, I get straight into it, man. These Democrats are wicked. They are wicked. Joe Biden did bad in that debate. Let's be perfectly honest. It was bad. It was terrible. The whole debate was actually trash, if you ask me. But he did really, really bad. And that split screen didn't do no justice. It actually made Biden look worse. Half the time, his mouth was open like this. Like, he was like dazed. If you go back a couple years and look at how Biden was fast and snapping quick at debates, it was more fluid. This one right here, it was super delayed and weird. He was saying things that didn't make sense at times. He didn't finish his sentences on point. It was just weird to me. It was like really, really crazy. And although I'm not a Biden fan, my heart actually broke. Because that was elder abuse up there from the Democratic side. But really hurt my heart. Like, the fact that I'm gonna say it, man. The Democrats are treating Joe Biden. Matter of fact, nope, they ain't treating him like this. They're controlling him like Mr. Lomax from A Weekend at Bernie's. He becomes a corpse of a puppet. Or a puppet of a corpse. I don't how you want to phrase it. He's like being controlled. And my thing is, you can clearly see that this man is going through like some type of a health issue. Maybe it's dementia, Alzheimer's. I don't know what it is, but he's going through something. And it breaks my heart that this is representing our country and no one on that side is trying to stop him from doing this. He had a strong career. It's time for that man to rest. And I actually tired a lot of old ass men in the government. Like, a lot of y'all old ass men, sorry for cursing, but a lot of y'all old men need to retire, man. Because a lot of y'all starting to malfunction in office. Their malfunctioning in office is too much to handle at a certain age. It should be a cap off age for presidents, like 60. All right, 65. All right, what the heck, 70. But come on, man. And here's my issue with his wife, Joe Biden. She's so power hungry that she's still risking her husband's health to be president. Shouldn't isn't his health more important than being a president? If y'all haven't, see, I put it on my wall. When the debate was over and both of their sides, Trump and Biden separated. Trump walked off, went behind the screen, and it went back to Biden, and he was walking slow, and his wife had to hold his hand, and he was taking baby steps down the stairs. My heart broke. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It hurt. I don't hate anyone, but I'm not a fan of everyone either, but I don't wish that on nobody, man. And then she got the nerve to say, yo, Joe, you did it, Joe. You did it. You answered all the questions. He left mad time on the clock. What are you talking about? And you're still lying to the public. And we watched it with our own eyes, and you're still lying. She became Joe Biden's babysitter. It felt like I could guarantee if I go back at her past, she probably was an excellent babysitter. That's something that my aunt would do when I was a kid, or my mother, God bless her soul, when I came home from school and I colored inside the lines. Yeah, you did it. Yeah, Stevie, you did it. And I'm happy. Like, I did it. Yeah, I did it. Or I made a this is crazy about to say. When I was a kid, man, I don't know if I was special, but I was a kid, man. And when I was a kid, I used to write HBO on the paper. And my mother like, yo, you did good. And I was happy. I don't know why. But I had a thing with writing HBO on the paper. Like, I thought I can draw. I end up drawing later on, but I used to write HBO and try to style it out a little bit. But all I did was write HBO, and they be like, oh, you did it, Stevie. I'm like, yeah, I did it. HBO. Yeah, I did it. Y'all can't write HBO on the paper. Y'all cannot write HBO. I did that. Now I look back at it, that was kind of stupid. But as a kid, that was so amazing to me that I could write HBO in bubble letters. I was just so happy. And that's what that reminded me of Joe Biden telling Joe Biden, you did it. You answered all the questions. And he like, and they all clapping for him. Like, I'm like, this lady must be an excellent babysitter. Because that's what you do to children who you're babysitting. You praise them for the most simplest things. And mind you, his mental is off. As a real wife, she's supposed to say, my man need his rest. My husband, I should say, need his health to be to improve, is actually declining. And this is too much for him right now. Vice President, take over. But no, she's money hungry. No, not money hungry. She's power hungry. I apologize. She's power hungry. That you go up there, elder abuse for power. This is some wicked stuff, man. Wicked. All because they don't want Trump to come in office. So that make up bogus claims. People who keep saying Trump got convicted don't even know we got convicted for. The Democrats were so wicked. They changed the law to make a misdemeanor, in this case, to be federal, to convict them on something federal. And reality is really a misdemeanor at best. even Democrats saying no, hell no. That's unheard of. That's like saying, for example, not exactly, but hear me out. It's like saying stealing a bag of chips out of a store, or like I hop the turnstile, some type of fair invasion, is a misdemeanor. But they don't like me so much. You know what? That's a felony charge now. So now I'm guilty for doing a misdemeanor, but now you change it to federal on purpose to fuck up my record. Now I'm convicted of something just so I won't get set job. You do that. That's essentially what happened to Donald Trump. I don't know how people still trust these Democrats, man. Don't get me wrong, government in general is kind of crazy on both sides, to be perfectly honest. I gotta be 100. But in this case, man, I don't understand how people can't see this man is sick, man. It was a bad debate. The man don't know what he's talking about. He can't finish it. He can't finish a sentence. I know I stutter. Sometimes my words get muffled. so I ain't the one to be talking about people talking straight. But this is some mental illness shit. Like mentally ill, like health wise mentally ill, or just health wise ill. That's what's causing him to speak like this. You can see it. But then again, he's an older man. He's old. Not older. He's an old man. He's in the 80s, like 81. Something like that. 81, 82. One of them, he's in his 80s. So it's expected to come with old age, man. And I just feel bad that this country, they're like a laughing stock of the world right now, yo. Like other countries tuning in. Oh, yeah, y'all. Tune into America on at 7 o'clock. TGIF. And that's what it is. They watched the debate. It became TGIF. Or matter of fact, remember that movie with Will Ferrell? That was called The Candidate. I'm probably mistaken, but it's a Will Ferrell movie. Hold on, let me look it up right now. I'm looking this real fast. Hold on 1 second. It was a Will Ferrell movie, and he was debating. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Yeah, The Campaign. Will Ferrell movie, The Campaign. This Donald Trump and Joe Biden debate that I just watched reminded me of The Campaign. It was a big joke. Although Biden lost, Trump still got him. And then Biden talking about he's a liar. Dude, you was lying this whole time, Biden. You're still lying right now. And one more thing that I find is extra weird. I honestly think that the Democrats staged this. Because if you notice, right after the election, all the Democratic pundits or the Democratic officials all came on TV doing interviews repeating the same thing. It seemed like it was like a script. It seemed so weird. Even Kamala Harris. Oh, y'all talking about the last hour and a half, but I've been with him for the last 3.5 years. I can tell you that he's really a good, strong man. And I'm like, had he did well in the debate, you wouldn't say that. You would keep on the debate and how Trump messed up. Being that your president did bad, well, it's all of our president to be technical, but he did bad. You try to deflect and gaslight. That's all they kept doing, man. And shout out to the Young Turks. That's a fire name, by the way. That name is fire. The Young Turks is fire. But even they, like, listen, they heavily liberal and Democrat. You're like, no, hella, hold up. I can't even lie about this. This is bad. Me personally, I'm not Republican or Democrat. But if somebody did bad, I would tell you you did bad. That's it. That's how you grow. I'm not gonna lie because my partner on my team played bad. No, he did good. Just then he messed up the first 3 quarters, but he finished strong. No, you played bad, bro. The whole game you played bad. I don't care. You hit two threes in a row at the end of the fourth quarter. You play bad. Let's improve. Hold me to the same standard. Maddox, you played bad. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna improve. At least the Young Turks held the Democrat side and Biden accountable for this badass debate. Well, anywho, with that being said, man, if this little debate don't wake y'all up, I don't know how I can keep voting for these people. I don't get it. I don't get it. With that being said, man, this was elder abuse to Joe Biden, man. Joe Biden, get well. Get well. Rest. And I'm not even a fan of you. You know, hold on, time out. You know what I found weird? And it just came to my head just now. They're complaining about hush money when Donald Trump supposed to have slept with Stormy, the XXX lady. If I am mistaken, I don't think he was even in office when that happened. But I just say even if he was in office, either way you put it, that was years ago. But wasn't Bill Clinton getting his thing relaxed in the White House while in office, married to Hillary Clinton? I just find that to be odd. I get they try to impeach them. I get all that. Yeah. I don't know who tried to impeach him. I don't know, but I remember me being a kid and hearing about that. Right? I just remember hearing about that. But I just find it extremely weird that they're going so hard for this. Just to make something stick. They put out all kind of grape allegations, all kind of grape allegations on this man, and nothing was sticking. A lady went out there and said that he raped her or sexual assaulted her in the middle of, if I am mistaken, one of the big high-end department stores like Saks or what that shit called? Goodman? What else store name? Come on. If Trump did that to you, it's paparazzi everywhere. And people could say at the time he was the height of his popularity at that time. So everywhere Trump walks, it's paparazzi everywhere. And no one seen this happen, but it happened in public. And the lady was a lunatic. And they going so far to have a lunatic try to convict this man of some shit that he didn't do. Anywho, man, if this don't show you how wicked the Democrats is in this particular situation, I don't know what is. With that being said, later.